Cho'gath, the terror of the void. Cho'gath is considered a mage melee fighter, but I consider him a tank as well.
You, sir, are a coward and a ruffian. You cheeky little fellow. One can survive everything nowadays, except death. I challenge you to a duel. I like a man who grins when he fights.
Alright everybody, I'm You Die By The Best, and I'm back with another video. This one's going to be on Cho'gath, the Terror of the Void. Now, Cho'gath is a mage melee fighter. Now, he's best played as a lot of people play him in the jungle or in top lane, but I picked him up and put him in mid lane, just so the fact that he is so tanky due to his ultimate, which gives him health, which I'll explain a little later, and the fact that his Q, he just does so much damage, ability power damage wise, that he is an excellent champion for mid. Now, his passive is called Carnivore, which killing an enemy restores 29 health, or I shouldn't say health, I shouldn't say the amount of health. Killing an enemy restores health for him and mana. So, in that mind, like when he kills enemies or kills champions or kills minions, he gains health back, which is good sustain in lane. So he can stay in lane longer than most people can, even if his abilities consume a lot of his mana. Now his Q is called Rupture, which he ruptures the ground at a target location. Enemies caught in the rupture are launched in the air for 1 second, and it deals magic damage and are slowed by 60% for 3 seconds. So basically what he does is just picks a target area and launches them in the air, as you can see so. And it's good harassment early, but it consumes a lot of mana. So what you want to do is basically zone them out with it, and when you zone them out with it, you can easily just pick up the minions for easy to restore health and mana if they've done anything to you. Alright, so his next ability is called Feral Scream, which he silences enemies in a cone in front of him. For the more you upgrade the ability, the longer the silence is. But it also deals magic damage as well.
Blue team's nexus is at 75% health.
It's good for fighting ability power champions in mid lane with that silence, because they rely a lot on their abilities to do damage. So if you have a silence like that, you can just basically shut them down early. Okay, Cho'gath's next ability is a toggle ability. It's a Vorpal Spikes, and you can turn the ability on and off if you want to, but his basic attack launches spikes that deal magic damage, and the spikes grow wider as Cho'gath levels. So, as I was talking about, this works great with his passive. When he deals damage, or when he basically kills the enemy, he can just hit minions behind him, or hit champions if he's in a team fight. See how he's able to kill both those minions like that? He kills both the minions and gains the health and the mana off of it. And see how I turned it off right here, and it doesn't deal as much, you don't hit the minions behind him. But when I turn it back on, I'm able to just do more damage, more AoE damage I should say. Alright, Cho'gath's ultimate is called Feast. He hungrily devours an enemy, and it deals true damage. And it deals more damage to minions and monsters. And if the enemy is killed by Feast, Cho'gath grows, gaining more health as the more you level it up, which were stacks. And he gets a maximum of 6 stacks. He loses half the stacks on death. So basically what he does is he basically walks up to an enemy and eats him basically. And if he kills the enemy when he eats him, he gets bigger. He gains more health. That's where the tankiness comes in when he's fighting if he's fighting in mid. But if you build health, he has so much health when he's built tank-wise. Like a lot of people don't build him AP, but when you build him AP, he just does so much more damage with that Feast, and he's able to single out targets easily. But he's also can do a lot more AoE damage with his Rupture and his Silence. Okay, so early level, playing Cho'gath on 5s anyway, is just to farm, basically. But the first thing I unlock is, I unlock my Rupture. You know, do the more damage start out with. See, damage Orion, and I'm able to, and so the second level, I majority of the time I just level up my Rupture. I grab my Silence at level 2, my Vorpal Slice at level 3, and then I just keep leveling up until I reach level 6. I keep leveling up my Rupture until level 6. And then when level 6 comes, I unlock my ultimate, and I'm able to just feast on them. So basically what you want to do is just harass, harass, and just, make sure you get, only harass really when they're in their minions, so you can get the minions, so you can get the health and the mana back from your passive, is what you want to do. Don't just sit there and just constantly spam it when they're like way off in the distance and you know you can hit them. Do it when they're in their minions majority of the time, so you can get the health and the mana back. See, what I do differently than normal people when I play Cho is a lot of people just save their ultimate, just so they can get the damage off. What I do is I try to stack the ability fast, so I can be extra tanky. So I'm constantly feasting on minions. It may cost 100 mana, but I become extra tanky. I get tanky really fast, and so I'm able to just take a lot of harassment for whoever I'm fighting in mid lane. Like this Oriana just constantly harassing me, but she doesn't realize that I'm just constantly just hitting the minions and with my passive and just gaining health back, so as you can see, I'm about to get my first kill here. See, I try to land Rupture a lot, and see, Nocturne hops on our Corki, our AD carry. So I land Rupture on him, I silence him, there's nothing he can do, and so I eventually just beat him down until I'm able to eat him. As you can see, slowly I ate him. See, slow it down a little bit, rewind. As you can see, look, boom, I hit him and I do so much damage, I just walk up and eat him. When he gets so low, I just go nom nom. And he just drops because it deals so much damage. Okay, by this point I'm fully stacked on my ult. 6 stacks. As you can tell, I'm pretty big in this bush. But the more I level up my ult, the bigger I get, and the more health I get. So at this point, I farm so much, I do so much damage. As you can tell, I'm fixing to eat this Nocturne. Slow it down. Even under his turret, I'm so tanky. Nom nom. I'm able to eat him so quickly. Like, I deal so much damage. He had a good amount of health on him, and I was able to eat him and do that much damage. Okay, this is where good teammates come in play. See, I'm so tanky at this point that the fact that I'm able to take so much damage that my Lee Sin keeps hopping on me to throw his shield on me, and I'm able to block that. And his shield blocks the damage that come in, and this tanky Volibear thinks he can take me even. I may be what seem like low health. I only have 300 some odd health, and I Rupture him, silence him, and kill him. And I'm just so tanky that I just don't want to drop. Nocturne hops on me with his ultimate. I land a Rupture, it slows him. I turn around to silence him, and I realize he's just low enough, and I just eat him anyway. Like, cho'gath just does so much damage. Playing as an AP melee fighter than a regular tank. I guess a tank than anyone else plays him normally. Okay, as you can see, we proceed into late game, and I'm just able to just do so much damage. As you can see, I almost get the quad here, but she keeps running from me. So, as the timer runs out, I end up getting an unofficial quad at this point. But see, I did deal so much damage. As the late game proceeds, I just become so tanky, and I just am able to do so much damage. I'm able to clear minion waves so fast. And if I'm low health, I just go clear a minion wave, and I'm pretty much back to full health. So playing cho'gath is definitely an easy AP mid champion to play. You just with your ultimate, and then you're set. You basically take any AP down because you're just so tanky. You can't do as much damage as even. damage and take so much damage at that point that